Peace and blessings, beautiful souls. I am Jeannie Muhammad, your global happiness expert. Welcome to Positivity is the Key. Thank you for being here with me this afternoon or morning, depending on where you are uh, on the planet. But nevertheless, thank you for being here with me. I am grateful. I never ever take for granted the time that anyone takes to spend with me because I know that time is precious. In addition to being a happiness expert, I also coach in assertive and confidence, holistic wellness. I am a empowerment speaker, an author. I have authored five self-development books that can be purchased at my website, iamjeaniem.com. That's iamjeaniem.com. Um, I also, on my website, I blog. Uh, you can go to my YouTube channel from my website. Um, just look up Jeannie Muhammad. But if you go to my website and you click on that banner where it says more videos, it would automatically take you to my website. And once you get to, not my website, but my YouTube channel, once you get there to the channel, just scroll through the videos and there may be something there that will strike your fancy that may be of benefit to you and will empower you. I empower women that are going through challenges or have been through challenges and they have lost themselves. And I, through my coaching and my empowerment speaking, help them to understand that healing comes from within and that we can and have the ability to heal ourselves from within. It's an inward job. So go to my YouTube channel, and while you're there, please subscribe to my channel. I am striving to grow, and each subscriber will get me just a little bit closer to that goal of being able to reach and aid and help more women to find themselves, and so that they can uh, lead happier and more joyful and peaceful lives. And so please, when you go to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. On my website, you can also sign up for my coaching packages. Please, if you are in need of any kind of assistance, do not hesitate to ask for help. There is no shame in asking for help and realizing that this is a journey that I'm going through, that I need someone to help guide me through it. And that is what I do. I am a guide. I'm not a medical doctor. I don't have medical degrees, but I can assist you on your journey of healing from within. I have different packages. So please, when you go to my website, check out my packages. If you see something there that you know that fits your need, please schedule an appointment with me. I do offer 30 minutes of free consultation, and we can decide together if there is anything that I can do to assist you on your journey of healing from within. Saturday, March the 26th, this coming Saturday, I have another workshop coming up. It is Be fearless. It will be from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can sign up at Eventbrite. You can go to Eventbrite and look up Be Fearless. Or if you're on Facebook or LinkedIn, you will see me posting my ads about the workshop. So just click on that ad and um, sign up. I look forward to seeing you there. It is a free workshop. I enjoy the back and forth, the interaction that I have with the people that sign up, and I look forward to seeing you there. That's this Saturday, March 26th, between 2 and 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please sign up for the workshop, and I look forward to seeing you there. This is Positivity is the Key. And why do I say positivity is the key? Because being positive in all of our interactions and having that positive mindset will help elevate us to another level. When we are always in that negative mindset, that's what we attract. We attract negativity. We attract negative people. We it's energy. Once we understand, and once I came to understand how everything is energy, and there is a high vibrational level that we all can operate from, and when we operate from that high vibrational level, then that is what we attract into our lives. Sometimes we don't understand why we are constantly surrounded and certain things are coming into our lives that are not conducive to our happiness and our joy. And sometimes we just have to look within, do that self examination that I'm always talking about, that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan introduced me to, doing that self-examination. Look within. Always look within. Everything that we desire to be can be found within us. God shared himself with us, and he gave us certain abilities. It's up to us to activate that. So that's why I say positivity is the key. Now, our subject for today: heal from within, courage. Now, understanding what courage is very important, and what it's not. Courage does not mean that you don't have fear. Courage means that even though you may be afraid and you may be trembling in your boots about something, you face it anyway. You look fear in the face and say, "You do not have power over me." Now that's being courageous. Even though you may be quaking inside, even though you may be wanting to run from whatever that is causing you to have that fear, being courageous means you don't back down. You don't let that fear stop you from achieving what you want to achieve. Now, I can say this because I have been there. I used to be so scared of everything. When I was growing up, I was so timid and shy. I was picked on all the time. All the bullies knew that they could make me cry. I hated recess. How a lot of children can't wait to get out of the classroom and run outside and play. I hated recess because all the bullies would pick on me. And what would I do? I would run off somewhere, find a corner to hide in and cry. That was, grade school. As I came into high school, I kept more to myself, and it wasn't so much that people would actively pick on me, but somehow people, when you are scared, it's like when you encounter like a dog, for instance. Dogs can sense fear. you know Bullies sense fear, and those are the ones that they pick on, the ones that are afraid. So they they know the ones that they can uh elicit a certain response from, and those are the ones they pick on. So but once you become fearless, and once you develop that courage, and you exercise that courage, because courage is like a muscle. It is developed over time. Just like most things in our lives, that is a process. Becoming courageous is the same thing. It's a process. You don't uh, wake up one morning and abracadabra, you're without fear. You're not so much without fear, but you're not correct. You're courageous. It's something that is developed over time. Each time you face a fear, each time you do not run from your difficulties, you become more and more courageous, because you see how great you feel. You see how that bully, that bully that would pick on you, now they're running from you. That's one of the benefits of being courageous. It builds your self confidence, and you understand that, and you can believe in yourself, and you can believe in your abilities. See, bullies, people that try to intimidate you, most of them are weak themselves, and that's why they're bullies. I mean, they do that to make themselves feel good by putting down somebody else, and that's what they do. But once you face a bully, watch them run. Watch them run. Bullies are the biggest cowards I have ever seen. Put them on the run. Stand up to them. That's what happens when you build your self confidence. You know that, oh, okay, bring it on. Okay, come on. And when you do that with a bully and they see that, believe me, they will run. I'm telling you this because I know, I have experienced it. I know how it works. Once you develop that mentality, that courage, that knowing that, okay, I got this, and that self-confidence, watch them bullies run. Watch them leave out of your and go try to find someone else that they can pick on, because they know they can't pull that small time stuff over on you. That's what developing that courageous muscle will do for you. It will give you self confidence. When you embrace being courageous, you see life from a whole different perspective than when you are fearful and not courageous enough to face your fear. You see it from everything. Life will take on a whole new meaning once you decide that you're not going to let your fear control you. And it'll empower other people to face their fears. It will You can empower other people if you want to be a person that aid and help other people, to be able to say that you have been where they are, and yet you faced your fears, and you became a courageous person that is not going to let fear control you and have power over you. It's empowering to other people. They can see you and say, okay, if she or he did it, I can do it, you know? And I'm here to tell you, you can do it. I look back on when I first decided that I was going to take speech in high school. I was so scared. Have you ever heard the about knees knocking? My knees would actually knock when I would get up to speak in front of my classmates in high school. I was a junior in high school when I took speech. I was so scared. I would start hyperventilating. Uh, I had to learn, and even to this day, before I start speaking, I have learned that it's good for me in order to, and this is one of the ways that you can overcome your fear and calm yourself down, is to start taking deep breaths and let them out slow through your mouth. Inhale through your nose and let it out through your mouth. This gives your brain more oxygen. This will help calm you down and give yourself time to, so that the stress of the moment does not overtake you. This is what I had to do. And this is what I do to this day. Whenever I am going to speak, I take a few moments to take a deep breath and let them out slow. And this will help calm you down when you're afraid. Step out of your comfort zone. Step out of that where you feel comfortable all the time and you're never stretched. That's the only way you can develop that courageous muscle, is if you exercise it. And to exercise it, sometimes you have to step out of that place where you feel comfortable. You know, sometimes, well, I remember a time when I did not want to go anywhere alone. If I went to a gathering, I wanted to have someone with me because I was afraid to be alone. I wanted to have that crutch of having someone else with me. And it was only after I started saying to myself, I am going to step out of my comfort zone. I am going to start uh, going out places by myself so that I can stop that fear in its track of being alone. And what, you afraid of how people, if you walk in somewhere, all eyes are going to be on you, and you have picked yourself apart so much, and you see, all when you look in the mirror, all you can pick out are all your flaws. Then you are constantly afraid of what other people will see. But step out of your comfort zone. That's the only way you will grow and elevate to different levels, is when you have stepped out of your comfort zone and you're not just surrounding yourself, you know, with the same situations, the same people all the time. Face that fear and become courageous enough to step out of your comfort zone. There are things that you want to achieve in life, and you don't you want to be successful. There are certain things that you desire to have, but you're letting that fear have power over you. And today we're talking about healing from within and having courage. Courage to not let whatever you fear con- continue to control you. Face your fear, become courageous. You'll be happier. I am. a happiness expert, you will be happier. I guarantee that. You will be happier once you achieve that strong, courageous muscle. You will start to see yourself in a whole new light. You will be happier once you become courageous. See, fear prevents us from achieving our goals. Fear cripples. It will cripple you. See, we all have the ability to be more courageous. We all have that ability. We're not all born with it. Some people are born being more courageous than others. And then some of us, like me, have to really, really work on it, really face those fears and understand that I have the ability to achieve and be what I desire. It's up to me. I have that ability. I can do that. There is nothing I cannot do with the help of God. There is nothing I cannot do. God shared himself with me and gave me the ability to pull up on that God within me and achieve whatever I desire. Now, all fear is not bad. Sometimes fear is the survival mechanism, but we have to understand that when that fear comes up, then we have to look at it, examine it, and see where it's coming from, and know where it's coming from. Then we'll know how to deal with it. So all fear is not bad. It's not that we're never going to have fear. I have I say that because there are some things I am truly afraid of. Snakes, for one thing, that I am scared of snakes. And maybe one day I will face that fear and be able to wrap a snake around my neck the way I see the way I see some people do, wrapping snakes around their neck. Now I'll be like, oh, okay, one day maybe I will be able to do that. And I really truly believe that if I had that deep desire to do that, I could do that. But that's not something I have decided that I want to overcome. I haven't made that concrete decision. So we all have fears. There is something that we're all afraid of. But do not let what you are afraid of stop you from achieving the success that you want in your life. My being afraid of snakes has not stopped me from doing and achieving what I want to achieve. So that's therefore I don't have a great deal of desire to overcome my fear of snakes. So because it hasn't stopped me. It hasn't stopped me from becoming the person that I am happy with, the person that I love, the person that I know has is courageous. It has not stopped me from that. Identify your strength. Know where you are strong. And once you identify where you are strong, you will be able to pull up on those strengths. You will be able to use those strengths to catapult you to a different level. So know your strengths and go through different scenarios in your mind about what happens if I do this. What happens if I go in and ask my employer for a raise? What will happen? What's the worst thing that could happen to me? What's the worst thing that could happen to me if I do go out alone and go into this gathering and by myself? What's the worst thing that could happen to me? What if I don't do it? What will that be like? What if I don't ask my boss for that raise? What if I don't start my own business? What's the worst thing that can happen if I decide that I am going to start that business that I have always desired to start? What will happen if I don't do it? What will be the result of me not following my dream? What ask yourself these different questions and put yourself in these different scenarios about what if you take that risk and what if you don't take that risk? What will be the outcome either way? Envision always what you're afraid of and look at it, examine it. Why am I afraid to ask my employer for that raise? Why am I afraid to go out by myself? Why am I afraid and I don't have the courage to start my own business? Why is it that I'm afraid to do a podcast? Why am I afraid to uh, meet new people? Why? Do that examination. Leave your comfort zone, meet new people, go out alone, and you can reduce all that stress by taking care of yourself. You know, develop uh, that love, that self love for yourself. Look at all the positive, wonderful things about you. Start taking care of yourself. Start loving yourself. Start doing things. And while I'm on that subject about loving yourself, at my website, iamjeannem.com, I have a complimentary self-love report. You can go there and download the self-love report, and it gives you all kind of tips on how things that you can do to love yourself more, to embrace yourself, and to take care of yourself and develop that self-confidence that's necessary for you to be courageous. So go to my website, iamjeannem.com, and download the complimentary ebook self-love report. So, and that will help you to start taking care of yourself more, loving yourself more, and raise your self-esteem so that you can develop that courageous attitude. Celebrate your failures. Don't always think that you have to be perfect at everything. When you fail at something or what you perceive to be a failure, look at it as an opportunity to grow. You know, get back up. Don't lay down and accept that that has to be the end of everything when you fail. It doesn't have to be the end. It can be a beginning. Look at it like that. This ended, but this gives me an opportunity to learn from that and to grow. So, thank you for being with me today. Heal from within, develop that courageous attitude, and come be and hang out with me this Saturday, March 26th, from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. It's a Zoom virtual workshop. Be fearless. And we're going to learn how to overcome those fears together. Be fearless. That's the workshop. It's Zoom virtual free. You don't have to leave the comfort of your home. You can be with me Saturday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. For Be Fearless. Go to Eventbrite, look for Be Fearless, or you can, I'm on Facebook, You can go to my Facebook page, Jeannie Muhammad. I have ads on there for my workshop. Click on it, register, it's free. Thank you for being with me today. And until we meet again, stay safe and stay blessed. Thank you.